It was a very busy NFL week, and we won't always harp on the NFL, but we are in the thick of the NFL season, and it feels right that we have an all-NFL show. We saw Jordan Love and Justin Fields duke it out in the battle of the Midwest and in the NFC North. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys rolled all over the Giants. I guess I should say the defense and the Dallas Cowboys rolled all over the Giants. More on that in a little bit. And we also saw Josh Allen take a beating on Monday Night Football, both mentally and physically, to that stifling Jets defense. But that's not our top story. It's not our top story of the podcast. That's not the top story of the week. So let's get to it. Monday Night Football sucked. It was a great game. But whether you love Aaron Rodgers or not, whether you despise him or whether you have 1,000 posters of him in your room because you literally worship Aaron Rodgers, Monday Night Football sucked. Aaron Rodgers is good for the sport. And we had this large time of us getting spoon-fed nothing but New York Jets content. Ever since he left Green Bay, we speculated where he might go. He then basically chose his own destination, and then we were spoon-fed Jets content up until Monday Night Football, where the payoff was going to happen, and we were going to see possibly the end of Aaron Rodgers' career, or if it extends past this season. And then 3 plays happened, and it looked a little turbulent, but it was 3 plays. And then the dreaded 4th play happened. Aaron Rodgers, sacked in the backfield by Leonard Floyd, got up, knew something was wrong. The replay was gruesome. I don't know how people watch that stuff. You can literally see his Achilles pop from his ankle to his calf. Looked incredibly, excruciatingly painful. Aaron Rodgers got up, and we know the rest of the story. Aaron Rodgers tears his Achilles. Aaron Rodgers' story is really interesting because it started off low. He got humbled in the draft. He didn't play for a few years behind Brett Favre. Wasn't sure when he was going to get a shot because Brett Favre couldn't decide whether to leave the Packers, whether to retire. So Aaron Rodgers finally got his shot. He was America's golden boy. Everyone loved Aaron Rodgers. And then again, he won his Super Bowl, and after that, he didn't win one for a very long time. Aaron Rodgers then came a very outspoken person, and it's one of the reasons why I love Aaron. He's as brilliant on the field as he is off the field. Whether he's playing the media, whether he gives you the answer that you're seeking, he's a great quote. He's great for the sport of football. Everyone kind of hoped Aaron Rodgers' time in the NFL would end on a high. Everyone who liked him, that is. And if you didn't like him, it was going to be pretty cool to see if he could hoist a Lombardi trophy at 40 years old, sticking it to everyone who said he was done. Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles. I'm just going to be very frank with you. This sucks to say, and I really hope it's not true. But I look at the facts, and it really seems like to me we've seen the last of Aaron Rodgers. Again, that sucks. I don't want to believe that. But I see the facts, and the writing's on the wall. Aaron Rodgers is 40 years old. An Achilles tear is awful. I know it's a different sport. But do you remember what Kobe Bryant looked like post-Achilles tear? He was a lot younger than Aaron Rodgers when it happened, or a few years younger than Aaron Rodgers when it happened. He looked terrible. Again, a different sport. He looked much worse than he used to be. But everyone loved Kobe, and he continued doing it, so we obviously allowed it because Kobe's awesome. Aaron Rodgers, 40 years old, wasn't super committed in Green Bay, got rejuvenated in New York, contemplated retirement. I don't think it's fair of Aaron to make him rehab like heck, make him figure it out, get a surgery. From everyone that has told me that's an athlete that has had this injury has told me this is one of the most excruciating, most painful things to come back from. I absolutely believe he can. But also, he's 40 years old. Things don't heal like they're supposed to at 40. Luckily, I'm 25. Things do. But it's not going to get easier for Aaron. And if Aaron wants to retire, I totally get it. It would suck, but I understand it. And it would even suck more because there's a lot of people out there that don't have Aaron Rodgers in the top 5, top 6, top 7 quarterbacks of all time. And I was really looking forward to seeing Aaron try to prove people wrong. I didn't see the Jets as true Super Bowl contenders, but I'm willing to be proved wrong, just like with any take I have. So I hope we haven't seen the last of Aaron Rodgers, but the evidence seems stacked against us. Not against him. He could come back if he wanted to, but why would you? I know you don't want to go out like that, but that would be really, really tough. And it's easy for someone like me to say, yeah, he's going to come back from a Achilles tear. Why not? He's Aaron Rodgers. He's accomplished a lot in his career. He doesn't have anything to prove to people like me. If he wants to come back, awesome. But I really don't think he will, and I think we've seen the last of Aaron Rodgers. Now, if Aaron Rodgers is gone, and we know he's at least gone for the rest of the year, we need a replacement, right? I have a theory for what the Jets should do for their next quarterback. This one's gonna blow your guys' socks off. I put a lot of thought into this one. Now, if you're the Jets, we all know Zach Wilson can't play. Zach Wilson is not very good. Zach Wilson is a part of that quarterback class that just guys like him, not very good. So now we have to get someone new for the New York Jets to quarterback this team. If you're the Jets, you don't want to roll with Colt McCoy. I live in Arizona. I've seen Colt McCoy play. His arm is shot. He's not winning you any games. Carson Wentz, he's not good with teammates. He's had a few good careers, but ultimately, his up and down emotional roller coaster is not worth it. Jameis Winston, really, you want to deal with turnover-prone Jameis Winston behind a makeshift offensive line? Robert Saleh and the GM, Joe Douglas, are fighting for their lives. If they don't have a great season or make the playoffs, you could easily see the owner moving off of both of them. So if you are trying to save your jobs and you're keeping your first-round pick because Aaron Rodgers is going to be gone, who should you immediately get on the phone with? You ready for this one? Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. You call the Arizona Cardinals and you say, how's Kyler's doing? How's his knee doing? Of course, the Cardinals are going to say he's doing great. What's the price? Well, we don't know if we have Caleb Williams yet. You need to make it worth our while. The Jets are desperate. And they know that they could lose Aaron Rodgers for good, not just this season. They're desperate. I could absolutely see them call the Arizona Cardinals and say, how's he doing? How's that knee feeling? When can he be back? When can he pass a physical? And to make it worthwhile for the Arizona Cardinals, 2 first-round picks. A first-round pick and a second-round pick for Kyler Murray. We can't just give you Kyler. We don't have the first overall pick yet. This would be way easier to do if we knew we were just going to draft Caleb Williams. The Jets can solve their quarterback of the future. Kyler Murray, absolutely a top 10 quarterback. I have him at 9 when healthy. That's an argument for another day. A first-round pick, a second-round pick, or a first and a third. Make it worth the Cardinals' while. Call the Arizona Cardinals. Solve your quarterback of the future. Solve your quarterback for the now. Get him back in week 7, week 8. Try to go 3-4 in that time. And you still have a chance to win a Super Bowl. The Kyler Murray experience is way better than going off with Ryan Tannehill, Colt McCoy, Jameis Winston. The Cardinals tank it out and get paid in draft currency and draft Caleb Williams, and the Jets get their franchise quarterback, keep their deep playoff hopes alive, and everyone's jobs are saved. It sounds crazy, but I really believe that this could happen. And I believe that the New York Jets would be crazy not to at least make the phone call.